Hey guys, another video here. Thought I'd do a quick rundown of the Strikeforce cards from last night. So in the preliminary card, we had a heavyweight bout, um, Brian Hughes versus Gabriel Salins Jones. Salins Jones won by submission, a Bravo choke or a Darce choke. Middleweight bout, Derek Brunson versus Lamamba Saez. I don't know how you pronounce that properly. Anyways, Brunson won via submission or rear naked. In the women's bantamweight division, we had Canadian Alexis Davis versus Julie Kenzie. Davis won unanimous, 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. The welterweight, Eduardo Pamplon versus Tyler Stinson. Stinson won via KO punch, 15 seconds of round one. So quick fight there. Welterweight bout, we had Cesar Calvo versus Bobby Green. Cavalante defeated Green via split, 29-28, 29-28, 28-29. And then on to the official fight card. We have the welterweight bout, Scott Smith versus Tarek. I don't even know. Tarek won via unanimous, 30-27, 30-27, 30-26. Welterweight, we had Paul Daly versus Tyrone Woodley. For all you who know, Daly is the one that cheap shotted. Can't remember his name right now. All of a sudden, it's drawing a blank. But he cheap shotted him in his last UFC fight. It was Josh Koscheck when he fought Koscheck. Koscheck just did the lay and pray the whole time and talk shit to Daly. So after the judge's decision, Daly decided to give him a cheap little uppercut at one of his back turns, so that was it for Daly there in the UFC, so he's now in Strikeforce. So, anyways, Woodley defeated Daly via unanimous, 29-28 all the way around. Middleweight, Robbie Lawler versus Tim Kennedy. Kennedy won unanimous, 30-27 all the way around. The Women's Bantamweight Championship, champion Marlos Conan versus Misha Tate. Tate defeated Cohen via submission and arm triangle, 303 of the fourth round, and is your new women's bantamweight champion. And then on to the main event, Fedor I can't pronounce it right now. So it's Fedor versus Dan Henderson, Elemenko or something. Anyways, Hendo defeated Fedor via TKO punches at 4:12 of the first round. So that is now 3 straight losses for Fedor. Maybe retirement on the horizon, who knows. Should be interesting to see what happens with Fedor after this. Next up for Strikeforce is Strikeforce challengers, Gurgel versus Darte. I'm not too sure what that's about. I don't really follow Strikeforce all that much. Anyways, this coming weekend is UFC 133. Ortiz versus Evans. Pulling for Evans on that one. I know Tito's coming off a win, but I think he's too soon. I mean, his last fight was kind of short, but I think he's just too full of himself, and I hope Rashad kind of just beats his ass in. And then we've got WWE SummerSlam. I'm not sure if it's this weekend or next weekend. Give me a second. August 14th, so it's next weekend from the Staples Center again. That's 3 straight years now it's been at the Staples Center. Don't know why they keep going back to the Staples Center, but they must like it for SummerSlam for some reason. So anyways, that's on the 14th. Give me a second. I try and find a rundown of that card, as I haven't been watching faithfully the past little while. So far all I could find is only one match, and that's Christian versus Orton, and no holds barred match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And we're obviously gonna see probably gonna see Orton, sorry, Cena versus what the hell is his name, CM Punk. Sorry, it's early. Uh, so we're probably gonna see Cena versus Punk, title versus title, fake versus real. Might get Mysterio thrown in there for a triple threat of some sort, as he was champion, so maybe he'll demand a rematch or something. Should be interesting to see where they go with that. Um, More to come with this, in probably the next couple of weeks. They said that CeeLo Green will be performing. Kind of stupid. I don't know why they're doing that. He's not all that great. He's got one good song, and that's about it. So hopefully a good pay-per-view. They've got. It's gonna be hard to follow up on their last pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, as that was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen this year. Well, yeah. Um, so that's coming up on the 16th. Raw tomorrow night. See what should be interesting to see the fallout of last week's Raw, when Punk came out and they had a stare down with Cena and both holding their own belt. Cena's obviously fake. As you could tell just by looking at it, Punk is more blingy, more real, has a nameplate on it, whereas Cena's just looks kind of dull and there's no name tag or nothing on it. So hopefully those two have another good match in them, as their last match was absolutely insane. I'm sure Del Rio will probably get involved with it somehow, who knows. But they keep saying they're going to give him the belt, then take it away from him. So it's been 3 times now he's supposed to get the belt, and they've decided to go a different way. Then after SummerSlam, we've got Night of Champions. Apparently they might be calling it Vengeance again. I'm not too sure, or Vengeance Night of Champions. Yeah, it looks like they've gone back to WWE Vengeance instead of Night of Champions. That's October 23rd in San Antonio, Texas, at the AT&T Center. Maybe HBK might make an appearance. It's his hometown. It's right in his backyard. So let's see what happens with that one. Or no, sorry, it's Night of Champions is September 18th on Buffalo. Vengeance is October 23rd. I don't know what's going on with that. So it looks like Vengeance might be coming back. Be good to see that again, as I think that was they kind of got rid of that one to go with more theme pay-per-views, and it's just been kind of stupid. So hopefully they start bringing back some old ones like Unforgiven, No Way Out, Armageddon, stuff like that, and start taking away all the stupid theme pay-per-views, as they're getting kind of ridiculous. Money in the Bank I'm okay with, but at the same time I like to still see a Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania, as that's where it kind of started, and it's just not WrestleMania without a Money in the Bank match. So that's it for this. I'll see you guys later.